Welcome to Chiang Mai in Thailand. Well, we are in the Old City and it's surrounded by 4 walls which goes for like 1 kilometer each. For me to give you a full tour, I ordered myself a Grab. Me and my mate, we're gonna just drive around and show you guys what this place is, and I wanna actually tell you something interesting. Ready, Mr. Driver? He's ready. So I could have actually walked around, but the video would have been very long, and that's not ideal. So anyone who wants to come to Chiang Mai and want to know just a bit of basic information, I'm trying to get this one done in the video. So, starting off with, it's a very, very old city, which is separated. So which is actually, it used to have a wall here, where this water is. We're gonna see the walls. So back in the days, like very, very old days, the city which was inside this wall, which is to your left now, and outside used to be just external, rural, nothing. So they built this wall in order to protect themselves, to cordon off the city. Right now, anything you see on your right hand side or past this wall, which is invisible, you can't see it, but let's assume there was a wall, it's new city. These days, when you look at both, they're pretty much identical. It's not much difference. So here it is. So this wall here, this is what I'm talking about. So this is the first, this is like one of the corners. See how the wall's bending? Not bending, but it's literally a 90 degree. So anything on the left hand side is an old city. And it's had 4 gates. Well, makes sense? Four walls, 4 sides, and 4 gates. So all these main temples, they're actually within this side. So this 4 walls, Old City, most of the temples are within that. Obviously, because back in the days when they built it, outside that wall was, outside area. So they only built it inside. Right now, these days, yes, they do have other temples which are outside as well. So not a very huge city, but back in the days when people used to walk around, I think that's plenty for, I don't know, for some sort of civilization. So the walls collapsed as a result of age, invasions, damage, all that kind of stuff, but they have kept some parts. Majority of them are the gates. So these gates used to be entry and exit points. That's what gates do, naturally. But the main gate is Fire Gate, which I think we're actually gonna end up there at the Fire Gate. I hope I pronounced it right. This is a good way to explore the old. I'm paying my new friend here 100 baht. So initially I ordered Grab, and he wouldn't let me pick up a location like a tour. So I just picked the location. He got here. See the temples behind me? We're gonna be going through a few of those as well. And that's on the outside wall. Even though it looks old, when I say old, city was within this boundary, I'm talking about very, very old city. So back to this Grab guy. I picked a random location. When he came, it was 45 baht. I said, mate, this is what I want to do. We canceled the job. And then he just asked me for 80, and I said, oh, I'll just pay you 100, mate, because you're a good bloke. So this wall here, this is the longest I've seen so far, which is a bit preserved. So here we come in onto the, I think for us, second bend. And they have these stairs obviously to go up and have a sneaky peeky look, see what's happening outside. I'm not sure if this river is called Pink River, but I've read something about it's a Pink River. But for me to think, oh well, if there was a wall here once, then why there's, I don't know. Look, don't quote me on that one. There was something to do with Ping River. I don't want to give you wrong information. There's plenty of information online. I'm sure you guys will do your due research and not rely on Sammy Mathan's vlogs, because this is what I don't do this professionally. This is just for fun, and whatever I explore, whatever I see, I just put it out there. Most of the time I do it alright, but still, I wouldn't call myself a travel guide. This is just to give you guys an idea. So if anyone's looking for a location, where to stay, that kind of stuff, by looking at this video, you'll have some sort of visualization. I think that's handy to have as a piece of information that may need for your planning. So that's another part of the wall. One thing I would like to suggest is, if you do come up here on the weekend, especially the Sunday, then go to the Sunday walking street. It's fun. It starts at 4 o'clock, 4 p.m. I've done the video. If you haven't seen that one already, please have a look. Amazing. All the artists, all the food. There's a lot of stuff happening on the Sunday, and it's a massive, massive street. A lot of fun. So I'm staying in the Old City, which is on within this cordon off area, somewhere there. So you can definitely walk around, or you can even ride the bicycle. Yes, you have an option to rent a motorbike. See this bridge here, this all of the cargo. So that's just a pedestrian crossing, I think. And here we are, we're approaching the third corner for us. So New City, which is now anything outside this boundary, it's pretty big. I mean, there are shopping centers, there's an airport, like a massive one, massive for a city like this. And here we are onto the third bend. Give you an idea, Chiang Mai is not small. I mean, it's small in comparison to Bangkok and stuff, but it's significant size to it. So this is some sort of known Guac public park. Yeah. It's actually a really nice city. I like it. I've been here this is my 5th day, and I ended up extending my stay, so I'm staying here for another 3 days. And going over to Chiang Mai. Another wall. So they have preserved or even maintained some of the running down, so it kind of give you still a perspective. So when people say, oh, where was the old city? So they're like, oh yeah, this wall here. I know this little canal or river, or whatever this water body is, gives away a boundary, but I think it's nice to have those historic old brick wall, brick gate structure. Oh, by the way, another thing, tonight, and it only happened once a week, I've been told, Wednesday night tonight, I'm actually going to watch Muay Thai with Nabi, and her crazy team. So that's going to be a lot of fun. A ticket for that is 500 baht each. Of course, you can buy better seats for paying more, just like anything else. So if you're new to the channel, please make sure you subscribe and press the bell icon, so all the future videos you will get the notification. And if you do find this video useful, entertaining or fun, your appreciation will be much helpful if you give it a thumbs up. Well, this is another part here. I did another video. So this gate is called Chiang Mai Gate. Makes sense? Chiang Mai. In Chiang Mai Gate. A lot of food markets. They do a lot of souvenirs on the side. So we're not too far from where we actually started. So we're going to be approaching the main entrance, and you will see that's the main entrance. When you look at it, it's got that, the vibe to it, the giant entrance exit. It's amazing to think how people back in the days just, I mean, for a kilometer, 1 square kilometer, whatever that is, I'm not really good at that calculation mathematics. So if there's wall for 1 kilometer each side, what is it, 4 square kilometer? I don't know, but not a big area, right? Won't be too many people, you can imagine, unless they love living in a crampy spaces, but back in the days population wasn't as much. But the point is, bloody they put some hard work in. I mean, look at the size of these bricks, and have a wall go around even for 4 kilometer. That's a decent work for such a small population. I reckon the king or the boss must have put everyone to work. See, we are going past, we're passing some temples. There are some just next to the wall, but there are some a little bit deep inside. I did go to a temple. That was one of the old temples. Have a look at that video. It was impressive, actually. It was a bit run down kind of thing, but then it looks like they preserved it. Very similar kind of brick architect to it. I mean, it looked old. Oh, we're not doing too bad. Like within under 15 minutes, we've done this whole loop almost. So we're approaching the main gate, which is Taipei. And this is what they used as the main port of entry and exit. There it is. Oh, don't tell me we're going to be blocked by the tuk-tuk. I really want to show you the gate. There it is. See, that's what I mean. Well, guys, that's pretty much a perimeter riding for you to give you a bit of an idea what this Chiang Mai Old Town is. But for you to get a better idea, of course, I highly recommend you come down and dig deep into it and find out those temples. There are other temples outside these walls as well, and they do look very impressive. So it's not like only the temples that are inside are impressive ones. Here we are, 13 minutes. We've done well. Done and dusted. I hope it gives you some sort of an idea. I mean, I couldn't have walked all around and get this one done in 10 minutes or anywhere near it. But yeah, there'll be more stuff coming up, and I'm really excited to go and see this Muay Thai match tonight. It's my first one, so looking forward to it. And I hope to see you guys in that video. Plus there's more stuff coming up. So Matt, you guys take care. Have fun.